Hello, Katie. How are you? Hello. Oh, great start. Okay, so I don't stream. That's really the point. But today I figured I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. I bought some cake mix and some frost. Okay, I bought some cake mix and some frosting. I'm gonna bake a cake today. That's really it. That's all I'm here. That's all I'm doing here today. I'm just gonna attempt to bake a cake. If it turns out terribly, then yeah, sure. You know what? This is more of just like a what the hell, sure kind of thing. Because I don't bake very often. I have made some things for family gatherings, but that was just like small little dinner rolls, not a whole cake. But you know what? We're gonna try this. Welcome to maybe the only instance of baking with Bit5K. Why'd I do this to myself? Hi, Gunnerus Maximus. Jesus Christ, why is that your name? No, you got you have the wrong guy because I'm not a guy. Anyway, first of all, I need to wash my hands because we do things correctly here. If you don't wash your hands before you cook, you will be violently obliterated. Mm. So cool. That's better. That's better. So yeah, hi. Welcome to Baking with Bit5K, the only baking show ever. I'm the only one. Oh my god, I'm not even 10 minutes. I'm not even 5 minutes into this, and it's already a complete. It's already a complete disaster, and I'm not even 5 minutes into the stream. So yeah, this is definitely foreboding to what is to come. Okay, point being, we're making a cake. So on the back here, it says I need on the back here it says I need 1 cup of milk, a third cup of vegetable oil, 3 eggs, and this. So I have all of those things in the cabinets and fridge behind me, or behind the camera, because I couldn't find my tripod before starting. So this whole thing is just jerry rigged together. So milk, eggs. Now I need to grab two of because there was one already waiting from a previous carton. I do not like that at all. Oh, great. Great. I've already almost caused a catastrophic mess. You're gonna leave those hanging out there for a second while I get the vegetable oil down here. I do have another thing of vegetable oil. If push comes to shove, God, that is some really bad lighting. I can't really do anything about that. I can't actually. I almost screamed when the egg started to roll. Yeah, no, I heard it rolling and I was like, oh God, no, no. Okay, so I have two measuring cups somewhere here. Please tell me this is clean. That's clean. Yep. I'm very smart. I have two measuring cups. I'm going to need a bowl. What do they want? What do they want from me? Probably a fairly big bowl. Alternatively, I could use the electric mixer back there, but I think it'd be better if I could beat it by hand. So I'm gonna do that instead. Which means that I am going to need a big bowl. It's better be safe and just use this. Just use the absolute biggest one I have. Yeah. I don't have an easy way of actually getting this out aside from just going on my phone and just saying it, which is what I probably should do. I need to tell people about things better. Do this to myself. Share video. Happy line. If anybody would like to, if anybody would like to watch me go bake a cake, they can very well choose to. You know what? Anybody here too. Now here's another question. I should probably put on some music, shouldn't I? Well, the only problem, I don't have a speaker, so the most you'd probably be able to get is also the most you'd probably be able to get is the Balatro theme and its variants because I would not like to have my channel obliterated, actually, because that would be a little bit silly and very bad for me. Well, that's good. Yeah, San Pellegrinos are good. Okay, I need a third cup of vegetable oil. Hell yeah, Balatro. Yeah, dude. Honestly, this should just be enough. Overdid it a little bit, but that's okay. It's to the point where you wouldn't even really notice it. I'm also surrounded by cat hair. Yeah, it is. I have two cats, but technically we feed like six, seven, maybe. Because for some reason, multiple cats in my neighborhood have decided that, yep, that's the house. That if you want food, you go to this house. So it's very funny to have one of my cats on the fridge. No, you do not get pets after I just washed my hands. I need to bake things. One of them snoozing in the living room, and another one just full bread loaf in on my deck. Say I need it again. Full cup of milk. And it's like, man, that's actually really close. Okay, get that out of here. And then we have the three eggs. I'm so glad I am Canadian because we get eggs and we don't have to sell, an organ to do so. So it says preheat oven to 350 for a nonstick pan. I'm pretty sure these are not. I'm pretty sure the pans we use are nonstick. Hello, kitty. Hi. Yes, you're very. Yes, you're very cute. You're also very fat. So my respect for you is slim in some areas. I have no idea where this other baking pan is. I have a single. I have this. I have the one, which yeah, that'll work for now. But I plan on But this thing makes two. I'm gonna put this away. I don't need this. Actually, this stream is just going to devolve into my ADHD brain failing to do anything really. So expect a kind of terrible quality throughout the entire thing. Oh, here they are. Yeah. Yeah. How would you rate your cooking skills? I give it a two, and that's being generous. Like a two on a good day. I have three. I have three of these. I only need two. This other one can go back to where I found it. Oh my god! Also texting some instructions on what I do. Here's out a circle of parchment paper so it fits in the bottom of the pan. You need to mix the cake up good and then pour equal amounts in each. Yeah, okay. So I need parchment paper. Sure, you wouldn't burn your kitchen like I could. Yeah, you may want to curb your expectations on that a little bit because if given the opportunity and or something I would do myself, I could very well burn my kitchen straight to the ground. This isn't alcohol, by the way. It's just an Italian soda. I can't even legally drink where I'm from. This is the fridge. Parchment. Paper. So, for the record, I don't. I don't. I have never baked a cake before. I should mention that. Pepsi. Well, hey, welcome to the Red Bull Club. Just like tear this, and uh, honestly, I don't even. No, that's probably really bad. But at the same time, this could like maybe work if I were to cut this somehow. Yeah, that could work, but I just need something to shape down the sides there. Fortunately, I am the proud owner of scissors. It disassemble them. and then just like I need to make sure that it's all properly set to the back here. Fitting with the theme of the stream. A completely botched and jerry rigged. It's completely botched and jerry rigged, but honestly, I don't even care because it's gonna be funny in in the end. I do also have the oven preheating, which you want to do that if you're baking like anything. I probably shouldn't do this with scissors because this might be scraping off a little bit of the aluminum, but at the same time, what else am I gonna use? I mean, it's not perfect, but for what I'm trying to do, it could work. All right, now they do the same damn thing again. Was that okay? I'm pretty sure the only ambient noise. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure the only ambient noise of chainsaws would probably not be very good. So here we go. Yeah, yeah, a 1 hour long variant of the Volatron main theme. This probably is not very loud. Whatever. Welcome to poker cooking night. There are very old. Okay, so I guess I could do this as like a Q and A as well because I don't. What else am I gonna say aside from just cooking instructions? All right, so nice. There we go. That'll do. It's probably not loud enough for you to hear, but it's my stream, my rules. Okay. I need this to stay down first. Oh, it's stuff up. This is so terrible. I'm gonna put this back together, see if that makes anything better. Yeah, are you really surprised? Jeez, God, my hair. I need to get either a hairnet or I need to get a hairpin. One of the two will work. I'm not picking. Oh my god, this hair! Oh my god, this haircut! I really thought it'd be like a good thing, and well, I do love it. It is so annoying in a lot of cases. Yeah, I mean, kind of worse, but they're cake. It's the insides of cake. I don't really have to be that particular, do I? Yeah, I probably should, but again, who cares if I lose a little bit of the batter to the sides, right? Wait a minute. I am the most incredible smart. I need to, I'm pretty sure, fully parchment these. It's gonna be a long one, isn't it? Oh. Alright, well, these are crap. Probably keep them for later, though. They might be useful. Yeah, no, dude, you shouldn't act surprised that a server is dead when it's, I guess, the main reason for life just fizzles out or gets canceled or, actually releases. Crazy thought, right? I do not know how to do this. I could just grease them. Like, I'm pretty sure we have some Pam somewhere in this house, but I don't know where it is. uh, it's already gonna be such a long stream. I mean, I kept these anyway in case I do need to. There's so much stuff in the lands. That's such a bright light. Oh, maybe I should have done this later at night. Okay, keep this aside somewhere. I can worry about these in a minute. Okay, okay, thank you. Right. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The we have like three of them. I use two of them because the batter makes two. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we have confirmation. Okay, I have confirmation. This was not where I said the can. Was it? I don't know. Should never. I should learn not to mess with something once I've already, done it. But point is, paper towel. Ah, paper towel. Fold that up. Fold that up a little. And then I need to, first of all, parchment paper does go on the bottom here. That is stuck together. But I also need to spray a bit of this onto the paper towel, give it a once over, and then because I know I don't want these cakes to stick inside the pan. That's far too much. I should have done this first, in retrospect. Am I even on the right place? Yeah, I am. Okay, that'll work for that one. Oh, God. A little bit of olive oil. Oh, that is strong. Okay. I didn't really have a plan for this to like actually just be shared around with anybody outside of like a few friends. But you know what? If people decide that they want to watch me bake something, they have every right to want to. Okay, now that I actually have now that I have the hands ready, after after about we're 25 minutes in and I've already done. Oh my god! Okay, we're gonna speed things up. So yucky. That is a lot. I need to keep this box with me so that nothing explodes and I don't completely remove everything. Mix water, oil, and eggs into a large bowl with a mixer on medium speed, or beat it vigorously by hand for 2 minutes. Pour it into a pan. Shouldn't be that bad. And since I have the scissors here, that apparently can't cut through plastic. Wow, we're half an hour in, and we get to start doing stuff. All right, thanks, Gunnerus Maximus, for at least popping by. Appreciate you. And then I need to get this junk in there. Like a couple of Am I sorry? Yeah, please do. Please change your nickname for the betterment of everybody else on YouTube. I kid. See you, man. I need to get a wooden spoon out because it's arm day, and I know that I am not. I know that my arms are not going to enjoy it. Okay, add the milk, add the oil. Jesus. Egg. Come on, come on. Probably shouldn't do that, but I don't crack eggs very often. Yeah, I read the deal on my hands. I gotta do this quickly, so otherwise I need to. Oh, oh. I really hope that doesn't have any lasting consequences. Okay. Time to beat it. Oh, that already smells so nice. There's the oven. Need to beat this like you would an angry step. Is it? No, I shouldn't make that joke on YouTube. That's a joke for Twitter and or Twitch. Maybe. Scrape the sides, get all that crap down. Come on. That down, scrape the sides. Bowl spin. I am baking. Hello. Hello, Sappy. I didn't even know you had a I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel. Yes, I am baking. You also get to shut up, YouTube Premium ad. Eric, what am I baking? I'm baking a cake, or at least it's good, or at least that's the hope. Because my ADHD brain, honestly, there's like a 50-50 shot that actually, no, it's probably more like a 70-30 shot that this absolutely fails. I have no idea if these are 8-inch or 9-inch pans. So I'm gonna put it in for 26. I'm gonna put them in for about like 25, 26 minutes. 50-50 that you can make a cake or just get bored or eat the cake batter. No, I need to I have a plan for this. Even if it doesn't turn out, I there was still going to be an effort made for it because this is being made very deliberately for Mother's Day. Okay, that looks about good for cake batter in this economy. Yeah, off with you. Off off of the spoon. That's a hair. Spelling my hair. Okay. Also, no, if I ate the cake batter, I would probably not end up very well. Like, I look like Tom Hardy from Venom, just slightly more upkept. Well, ugh, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there for now in case because I know I'm gonna need to scrape it. But enter frame the tins. God, God, I look awful. I know these are gonna puff up like real nice, or at least that's the hope. Being left-handed sometimes. I mean, the hope is that this does turn out to be a cake. I need that. Oh yeah, whole layer, just not even trying to come down. Okay, that'll do for that, and then bring the rest over here. It smells amazing, I must admit. Got y'all's eggs are poisonous. I mean, it's getting thrown into a 350 into getting thrown into a 350 oven. So where that one these might be a little imbalanced, I am now realizing. Also, this does not look like a lot of cake batter at all, but it is going in for quite some time. So I have no idea how this will turn out. However, it's time we put the gloves on. That's it. Time we put the gloves on. And I believe I want to put I don't really have many other options. In there. Oh, that's spilled. Spectacular. Okay. Okay, 25 minutes to start, and then with a after the toothpick test, if they're still in, if they're still wet, then I'll have to put them back in for another couple. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I knew we had flannel oven mitts, but I just kind of throw on a random outfit in a given day. There's no consistency to what I do. There is. No, it's not consistency. Everything I do is deliberate, even if I don't realize it. That's what it is. Oh God. No, I have the ball. No, I have the ball drum main theme going in the background here. I don't know if you can hear it, but that is what is playing. So the plan for the cake was it's a golden cake mix. I can't hear it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It is a little far away. I don't have any other good places to put. Well, really hot. I probably should keep this away from the stove or the oven. I really thought that was the coffee machine. So I'm just gonna, yeah. I hope this is working. Can you hear the ball of the trove? Can you hear the jokers? You have jokers now. Hey, Fun Time Beats. I hate how I have to actually call you by your username, but like, lay up a little. I'm just to be safe. I don't want any fighting in my first real stream. There's a bunch of paper I could have used. Oh well, I'm sure this won't have any repercussions. It's going to. Oven like on because I'm very much gonna need to see what the hell's going on here. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Is this even a proper loop of the Voltron main theme? Probably not. I probably grabbed like the worst version of it, but you know what? Who cares? I don't. This whole setup is completely jerry rigged together. I'm gonna let that soak for a little bit. Right here. It's just feel. I'd rather not collab, especially considering that you have done. Considering that you basically just tried to steal one of my songs at one point and pass it off as a collab, but let's not. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So all these out of here. I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna keep this box out because I know for a fact I'm gonna need it. Okay. And then I also got two things of Oreo icing. The idea was to make it a was to make the golden cake batter with Oreo frostings or 2 for $7, I think, and top it out with mini eggs and coconut shavings, which I don't have on me at least. My grandmother has them, but that's gonna be an after the stream thing. I need to spatula with this, I think, and then like this thing, and I know there's some other thing that I need to use, of which I don't fully know what it is. To reiterate, I have never baked a cake solo in my life. So, reason to believe that this has a very high chance at ending so terribly. I'm gonna need this thing too, aren't I? But everything here is covered in cat hair and cobwebs. Right. Why must everything in this house contain ah, cobwebs or cat hair? Yeah, you killing it. Jesus. I'm gonna wash this. Pass this under some water. Okay, I need to get rid of that so I can actually. Like, not really. I. I'm not. Neither of us are big enough to even, warrant collabs with other people. I just drag this thing across. It's just a thing of fiber wire. All right, I'll stay there. Maybe other thing. I know there's like an icing knife thing. Don't tell me it's this. Oh no. I'm pretty sure I'm stuck with using this and the spatula. Funny. Okay. This is a cooking stream. I don't need I don't want music advice right now. I this is a stream about me baking a cake. What's here? Does that tell me? It doesn't tell me. 24. Uh, yeah, the general idea. Or was it? Oh, that is in horrible shape. This is in horrible condition. My God. Still spins though. That's good. Okay, so it still freely spins. That's good enough, and it feels, for the most part, pretty clean. See, I'm gonna drag a paper towel across and see how much dust and or cat hair I peel off. Nasty. Well, that'll do it, probably.
Now you can shop smarter with Canadian Tire.
Shut up.
Tile locator in the app. Press the Find Product button to get what you need in a
I'm trying to listen. I want the Balto music, not an ad.
Shop
Shut up. Get out. Cool. No, that's better. You're just saying words. Like you're just saying words for no purpose. That's all you're doing. Hi, Benji. In about 4 hours. That's when. Like 4.5 hours. This is not a jam sesh. This is a cooking stream. My. Oh, why did I think this is a good idea? No, we are not making edible music. Neither of us are. I made a mistake making this public. How does look? They're popping up a little bit. Couldn't open it, but they're popping a bit. Still 12 minutes left on that timer, so who knows? Maybe we'll have some halfway decent looking cakes by the end of this. Real cool 8 hours. It's not for a fact I'm gonna need this drink. I'm gonna need this one. Plan on finishing off that can of Pringles. I think that's enough of the Qualitro theme. Frankly, I've had enough of the Qualitro theme for now. Right. Damn. Oh, stop saying that. Hi, kitty. All I really need to be doing right now is just waiting for these cakes. And if they're not done, I'll just throw them back in for a little bit longer. I know for a fact one of these is probably going to be a little bit bigger than the other. Yeah, kind of. That's fun. I'll be back on that, y'all. Any ways for me to mute this? All right. We're doing this for an hour? Really? I feel like that. Yeah, one of these definitely is a bit bigger than the other, I think. I don't know. I can't really tell. Hi, kitty. Yes, can I help you? Would you like some food? That sounds like a yes to me. Would you like some food? That sounds like a give me some food type energy. Or do you want love? I don't know. I can't tell. Come here. You little rat. So fat too. Okay. Okay. Time to see if these actually are done or if I've been lied to. Holy. Well, they look nice. That's dry. We'll be damned. They're both dry. I need to maybe. I'll need a rack, a drying rack out, because that is how baking works. What am I doing? Okay. Get that there, and then save the cakes. Ah. Oh, it smells beautiful. Woo! Goodness. I'm not surprised. Okay. Yeah. What the hell are you doing? Why are you? Why are you pushing it out of the bowl? Were you? Your methods confuse me, Cat. Where else? I could probably. What did this thing do? Cool that milk before removing from the pan. Ah! Why is this one bent, but this one isn't? Whatever. Oh, that's great. That feels great. Around my insides. At the right time, huh? Those are still moderately warm. Probably gonna need 12 of these. All the these. That's good. I'm not gonna eat this. Oh, why am I even still streaming? Yes, might be on debates. Or under. No, wait, I wanted to do this side so I could actually heal the parchment. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's still alive. Nobody's here. Nobody's even here. What's that? What the hell's the point? Still for the love of the game. I guess. Oh, there. Must be what sand feels like. Not bad looking. It's just a little shorter than the other. Yes. Ah, lovely sound. Okay, now I need to just let these cool completely. Hi, Arcuria. Or Arc, I don't know. I just took the cakes out of their tins. I need to let them cool completely before I put them onto the swivel. I need to let them cool completely before I put them on the swivel. I just woke up from a 1 million hour nap. Dang, dude, you've been asleep for that long? I would consider that a coma, to be honest. I was a little tired. Okay, well, you missed pretty much everything. You missed the interesting part of me actually making the batter. I'm gonna be honest. What does it take for a cake to freaking cool or frost it? I don't bake. I've said that like 14 times this stream. I've really been doing this for almost an hour and a half. Ugh. Ugh. I feel like I should mention that I have zero idea of what to do now. Like once the cake's cool, I have no idea how to get the tops off so I can actually like stack them properly with icing or something. I feel the need to reiterate how little I have actually baked in my life because this is the first real like baking thing. Wow, that is spectacular. I feel the need to reiterate how little I have actually baked in my life because like this is the first thing I've really done in a while. I don't know the exact term, but it's been like at least half a year. Ah. There's also a glass like topper thing that I need to use, but I have no idea where that is. I also need to go grab the I also need to go grab the coconut shavings from my grandmother at some point. Oh, warm. Anyway, Ark, there might be a macaroni making stream again later tonight for you, and maybe lost. I don't know. Here's a question for you: Are you actually gonna hop on Rivals tonight? But also mention how jerry together the setup is, because unlike everything else, this is being filmed on computer. Wow, not being filmed. It'll be a VOD probably, so anybody can go back and watch this for whatever reason. My cat. Who cares? There's just a lot of dead space here. Because it's just because like I'm cooking. There's inherently a lot of waiting with that, but also like I'm just not very interesting sometimes. Ugh. I might just call it here, saying that it has been almost an hour and a half, and I've already done everything that I really set out to do, which was bake a cake So I'm averaging like 1 to no viewers. So yeah, thanks for coming to this episode of Baking with Bit5K. There might be more, maybe in the future. I don't know. Goodbye. Yes, I would like to very much, and I'm going. Ugh. Thank you for coming to this episode of Baking with Bit5K. There might be another episode. Goodbye.